what time in there. It's 11 o'clock. Hope you guys enjoyed my video I made yesterday. Hope you guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday. My 2 videos. I haven't talked about the CFL. Nah, man. I've talked about the CFL for 2 weeks. But I've also talked about Skiv SOURCE for like hundreds of times. So I ran out of things to talk about now. Yeah. 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 Wisconsin will hold the water. Yes, it will. Wisconsin will hold the water. You got a company better than Hollywood. Yeah. Me and VJ are gonna be boss. We're gonna be boss, me and VJ. We're gonna be boss, me and VJ. That's how VJ cries. She doesn't want to miss out on that life, obviously. I'm living right now. Sorry that my phone fell down. I know you guys love my salad drills. You better enjoy it while I still can, right? Because I'm making 0 videos for you. I'm actually being serious, guys. I'm not playing around. Right now, I don't. Right now, I'm not the Ivan who's a porn star and who has to save his wife. Once I find out I have to save my wife and not be a porn star and have sex with my own stepmother, I'm never making any videos on Salvage John again. I'm gonna piece someone I'm king and you left behind. You not saving them. I'm being serious, guys. I'm not joking around. Like 0 videos when I'm king. I'm not gonna let you do like that. There you go. You go. Zero. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, we know right now you're not king yet. You're not a multi-billionaire living that life. Yes. That's why right now you make videos. And once you're king and you're gonna forget. Yeah, I'm gonna forget about this channel. And you guys would forget about my channel. The trends are much better than my son's channel. So I'm sorry. Yeah. You should talk about don't make any videos for the world. Like everything's zero, man. They just use us. They pay a price too. Yeah, there you go. They pay for you. They pay a price too. Yeah. Do the Hollywood actors do the Hollywood actors want to see you as a movie star? They do, obviously. They have that thought, man, if you do this and you start casting with VJ, we're all gonna feel like shit. Our careers are side tension. Yeah, their careers are side tension. Hollywood actors. Me and VJ Zane's was main event. That's why John Vega, Von Jordan, are lucky. The experience has success and fate. Me, VJ, obviously, movie star, big movie stars for a movie. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. All I'm eating today is just breakfast, and that's it. Like my supper at night, and that's it. See, yeah, ugh, my phone went on me, guys. Yeah, yeah. That's why the gates want to control my brand. I know it's number one, obviously. Yeah, that's not got written. So everyone read it, guys. Amazing book. Yeah. So I'm sorry. So they know it's bigger. Yeah, they know my book is bigger than Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. They know, yeah. Ivan makes his 25 billion off the book. He starts Scott's Entertainment. He can fund his own movie, his own money. Yeah, $3 billion towards his Zane's movie. $1 billion for volume. That's crazy. I know. That's crazy. Yeah. Build up one of your house. He can buy his jets. I don't want to live in that life. VJs, no, I'm going to be. Yeah, that's why they don't want me living that life. Obviously, yeah. And making all that money. So you see, who was a thief? Yeah, because all the money in the world they control. My money they don't touch. So even though they're making all those trillions, Ivan American Victoria Justice are making all these billions. They believe that money should be going to them because they're the boss. This is their house, obviously, but they don't deserve to control my money. They know it. You may be the boss. You may be the big boss on Earth, but like me, we are the bigger big boss because we're from the heavens and we create this place. We're bigger than you. There we go. Oh, you'd be shocked when I tell you they own Hollywood. Yes, I will, because like even though I will be shocked, man, holy shit, man, like you have all that money and you have me work dishwasher, man. Fuck, you guys are evil, man. Yeah, it hits me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna let these fucking guys take my money, man. No way, man. When you have all that money, no fucking way. Money's for me, BJ, it's not for you. That's why they're pissed off. They're pissed off and they threaten me and everything because they don't want me being that rich and being small with BJ, obviously. Yeah, BJ Fresh will help with me. That's why they're pissed off, yeah. They know I have the keys. Yeah, we can't guard the door in Ivan Zayn's book. Yeah, you can't. I have the keys. They can't guard the door in my Zayn's brand, obviously. That's why they're pissed off. But even though they brag about like owning Holland and everything, I know I'm bigger than them. Yeah, you can brag all you want, man. Even though it's shocking to me because I was born as a human being and I was poor my whole life. I find out they're that rich, all the money in the world they control. It's like, holy shit, man. Like, I got duped. They're the fucking gatekeepers. But like, I know they may be the gatekeeper, but I'm bigger than them. I created the whole universe, man. The trillions of stars, the earth, everything I created, me created. So we're bigger than that. I know I'm bigger than that. Yeah, I created the universe. I created this fucking place. You did not. There you go. I am saying, yeah. 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 Samsara? Yeah. 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 So if you're gonna have that flash of your life, yeah, I will. I fought out the gatekeepers and I now have that flashback in my life. Yeah, I remember when I lived in that shitty apartment in Montreal We moved to Hull. We lived in an apartment. We moved into this house. All the times I asked them for money, they said they didn't have any money. I'm like, oh my god, I got duped, man. The fucking gatekeepers. Yeah, Ivan, we hid our wealth from you. For 40 years, you hid your wealth from me. Yeah, we hid our wealth from you. With the gatekeepers, Ivan. This is our house. I'm like, man, you guys are fucking wicked people. You think I'm gonna let you take my money? You're crazy, man. Zero. That money's gonna be. It's not for you. You're fucking crazy, man. After doing that, you think I'm gonna let you take my money? You're crazy, man. Like, you're not touching my money. You won't let me touch your money. You're not touching my money. That's how it works. I'm like, I'm saying, yeah. So I leave the room and I don't. I make the right choice. Obviously, I know it's scary to die, Ivan, but your father's protecting you, man. All you got, you're gonna wake up 1 minute later, and after you're in that room. You'd rather wake up 1 minute later and have a family stupid like you. You're gonna destroy your life. You're gonna share with the guys for justice forever, and they're gonna take all your billions and give you the peanuts. Ivan, you happy you made $5 million for your movie contract? I'm like, whoa, man, where's the rest of the money? Ivan, what do you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of $5 million, a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, these guys dupe me, man. Taking all my billions and give me the peanuts. That's why I came with the keys. When the family so dupe me. I'm sorry, I have to sell them. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. So you know it's bigger than Harry Potter. Yeah, the families know my book is bigger than Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. And VJ knows that too. That's why she cries because she wants a piece of my money. Yeah, man. Even though I'm rich and I have money, man, I got duped by the families. I sold out the gatekeepers in Hollywood. I'm only worth like my 10, 11, $12 million. I want a piece of those blades. I may be poor, VJ, but I wrote them my Xanax book and I have the keys, the masterpiece, and that's the blades for me. That's why VJ wants me to get her out because she knows I did it. Ivan has the keys. He wrote the book. That's the blades. I have 25 blades for him. I want a piece of that. Yeah. I want Ivan to get me. Yeah, yeah. She got duped. And she loves me. She wants to be with me, obviously, too. VJ wants to be with me, obviously. VJ can't do that, man. VJ's husband, obviously, right? That's why she cries every day with me because she's a crazy woman. Every night, I ignore her. I just put on the music and I ignore her. She's crazy, obviously. She's gonna, right now, she's fucking the guy. She's crazy. Rapid woman. Emma. Ugh. Yeah. And Sarah? So it's a bigger IP than Harry Potter, yes. So it needs to be a bigger IP than Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings. That's why the gatekeepers want to enjoy your brand item. They know you wrote a masterpiece, and as you guys read, your book is sick, yes. Greatest man's novel written, and they know it's a bigger IP than those IPs, obviously. Yeah, Zayas is like an 80, $100 million brand around there. If you include the movie merchant game, it's like an 80, $100 million brand. The Gates know that in profit, right? That's why they want me to sell. They don't want to make that kind of money. They also don't have easy. I've been making all that money having the keys to the game. There's so much power. You can to make easy billions with all his businesses, obviously. That's why they want me to sell. They don't want me to be that rich, obviously. Because if you sell to them, they can now guard the door on your career, your stats, everything. Because you sold out to them, you're not under the power control. If you don't sell to them, they're not under you. You're not under the power control. You got the keys. They know that. That's why they threaten me. They don't want me being that rich and powerful, right? Yeah. 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 That's why you're making the Great Escape. Yeah, the Great Escape is similar to like too. Once, I know right now you're calm and everything, but once you find out who the how wicked the families really are, they're like the mafia. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing around. All you're thinking about when you pay the fee is just getting over it and escaping from their wicked empire that they own. And I pay the fee and I take my money and I run, man. I escape with Victoria Justice. I get Victoria Justice out of Hollywood and I run away with Victoria Justice. I escape obviously from the wicked Hollywood empire that they own, obviously, right? Yeah. That's similar to the Great Escape. Yeah, that's what God gave you the keys are. Not what you can escape. You're not under the power control. You can escape from the gatekeeper's system, world system. You're not sell out. You get your freedom with VJ, and you get to make your billions off your book. That's why God gave you the keys are. Well, the fact is, what do people? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why what you usually do in life. Skiv SOURCE entertainments. You're gonna start. Yeah, Yeah. All the holiday agents will be calling your office. Oh yeah, they're all gonna be calling my office. What's over for business? Hello, this guy's name. How help you? And all the agents call. It's crazy, man. And why are they all calling? Because the Hollywood actors would rather work for me than work in Hollywood, right? I could pay them more money than what they make in Hollywood. They don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. And they also want out of the Hollywood system. Okay, now that Ivan starts Sky Entertainment, I want out of Hollywood. I want to work for him and get paid more money, experience like Laura says with him, and not be left behind. And Ivan's clean, like we work for him, we get our freedom. Whereas in Hollywood, we're dirty slaves. We gotta do it to make our money. Yeah, in Hollywood, you're a dirty slave. You gotta do it to make your money, obviously. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying, yeah. That's why they're all calling, obviously. The chances of me on movies are high, guys. I mean, each movie I'm gonna have maybe 20 actors and 25 actors, and that's it. So if you're chosen, you're lucky. If you're not chosen, then you're not lucky, obviously. It's too bad, obviously, right? You're not chosen, that's too bad. That's too bad, obviously. And that's too bad. I'm sorry. That's too bad, obviously, right? Yeah. Yeah, I want to be a movie star with Ivan and BJ, man. Yeah, it's fucking cool being a movie star with Ivan and BJ. And you're a part of that buzz with him, like for the movie, the whole world's going crazy. That's fucking, that's a dream come true. And getting paid all that money, that's Hollywood actors, that's like their ultimate dream. Yeah, even though the A-list actors already achieved their dream, yeah, we already achieved our dream. We're A-list actors now, I'm a man. My ultimate dream is to be a movie star with Ivan, acting scenes with Ivan and BJ. I've experienced like Laura says, many of them with the fans and everything, yeah. That's like the ultimate dream to Hollywood actors, obviously, right? Yeah. But they know my company will sell the water. The agents told the actors, yeah, man, if what Ivan says is true, his Skyster's company will have the water, man. Like Ivan can offer you guys much better perks. Flying on his private jet, partying up at his yacht, doing tapers at his yacht, partying up at him if he just $1 billion house. Like I'm gonna own a $1 million house, man. Something unheard of. Those are nice perks, a luxury buffet, the limo services, the suites, the world tour, the perks for that. Yeah, obviously, better perks, obviously, for the actors in Hollywood, obviously, right, for your movie. I'm paying them way more than what they're making. On average, these actors don't make this in Hollywood, man. Like I can pay them more money than what they make in Hollywood, obviously. Yeah. So Sarah. Oh, you think Peter Jackson? So yeah, Peter Jackson told me, yeah, Ivan, man, you were looking at a better movie chosen by Lord of the Rings. He'll tell me that. He'll start to picture the light behind the walls, taxing him in a dungeon, the Exodus of Saphius, and like the cavern scene. All the Diabats live there, and the civilians are all scared. Like, yeah, I mean, this will talk the end war, in the end. You know what I'm saying? The light behind the walls. He starts with a capture scene. The politics. He starts to picture, and the faces in the sky. He starts to picture everything in his mind. He's like, yeah, Ivan, this will top my other inside. This is gonna be very much about the Rings. I gave you on the button. Don't forget that too. Who's Ivan? Like $1 billion for volume. Like every time will be the most urban movie history. You're looking at devils. You're looking at an amazing war, man. Amazing battle scenes. Ivan. That'll blow my Lord of the Rings battles of the war. Lord of the Rings we were limited for our movie, man. You know, so I'm putting like 600+ million towards special Vision Fest. Peter Jackson has an unlimited budget to work with for the movie. That's why he's all happy on this. He's man, this is gonna be Lord of the Rings. Don't forget Lord of the Rings. I'm saying, relax, Peter, chill. Ivan, your company blows out of the water, I know. He also signed a mega deal here too, right? More than what he made for the Hobbit of the Rings. Peter Jackson, it's a huge deal he signed. Peter Jackson, yeah. Or Mel Gibson, if I just not right. Yeah. Yeah. So everything will be scary. Oh yeah, I showed you guys the clips and the pictures, right? Yeah, you're looking at demons. It's scarier than even that, man. Looking at devils and demons. That's why the movie will have crazy white buzz. Yeah. John Boyega, Von Joden, and all that. You won't are going to fight those demonic beings, man, in my movie. The women don't fight, but they're going to experience the horror of the demonic beings, right? And you're like, I don't want to spoil the story for you. Obviously, the women don't fight, but they do experience the horror of the demonic beings. I don't want to spoil the story for you, I'm saying. That's why I don't want Peter making a bunch of changes to my story. Why would the woman fight out by Peter? No, man, you're going to contradict the plot of the story. Don't make drastic changes. We can change a few things and make the story better. You know what I'm saying? Add stuff to make it better, but don't make drastic changes to my story because you're going to ruin my story. Why? What about the answers appearing physical in the world? I'm like, no, Peter, don't do that. Stick to the story, Peter. Don't make drastic changes like you did for the Rings. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, I'm saying, yeah. When I work on the script with Peter, right? I don't want Peter. That's why I need to be there with Peter because I have to keep him in check. I don't want him making drastic changes to my story that he can ruin my story. Right? I don't want him doing that for my movie. The adoption, obviously. Sarah. Yeah. Well, Peter worked hard. Oh yeah, he will. He signed his 1.6 billion deal. He's gonna work his ass off for me, Peter. Peter will work hard. This is more than what maybe the Hobbit of the Rings. He'll work his ass off for me. I'm like, Peter, you have to work hard, but I'm paying you all this money. I need you to work hard. I don't worry about it. He works harder for me than even did for the Rings. He's helping me with the script. Why? What if we do this? I'm like, holy shit, Peter, you're a genius, man. That might work. Yeah, I have experience. I wrote Lord of the Rings, Ivan. He helps me out with the console arts. He helps me with the business calls. Yeah, he was telling me, Ivan, don't worry about it, man. I know all the best stuff in America for all the best stuff, all the best stuff for all the best things for your movie, Ivan. You want the film on his camera, Ivan? Yeah, I'll handle that, Ivan. He calls and I'm like, holy shit, Peter, you know your shit. Yeah, Ivan, I exactly produced Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I have my own red digital company. I know all the best equipment for your original rights, Ivan. You want the best stuff, Ivan? I'm like, yeah. You want to upgrade it? Yeah, I'll handle it. He makes all the calls. He handles it. He knows of all that stuff. He had his own red digital company, so people know. Yeah, I know of all that stuff, Ivan. That's why he takes the stress off me. He's my executive producer, right? Yeah. I mean, Vijay will be helping him out too, obviously, with the calls. Yeah, in my nice office, right? Yeah. Ivan, this is fun. The doctor's filming us while we're doing this, and the whole world's buzzing about the movie. Ivan, they're tuning into the website. That's why Peter's having a blast because he's saved and he's a part of that buzz with me, obviously. Yeah, even though it's dirty working on the script, doing the concept arts, it's fun because the doctor's filming us sometimes, and the whole world is buzzing about the movie, and they're tuning into the website, obviously. Our website. Sky.net website, right? Yeah, that's why Peter's having a blast. All right, this is fun. I know, Peter. I'm having way more fun on your movie I did for the Rings. I know, Peter. I'm saying relax. Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. And what else that, man? I'm like, no, John. I'm being strict. You get 10. Well, being 20. You're not worth that. You're not worth that, John. You get 10. Stop being greedy, some Sarah. You pay John 20, he signed like almost a 47 million deal. He's ripping you off. He's not worth that. 27 million, you can pay him that, but don't pay him 20, Ivan. He's ripping you off, John, if you pay him that. His agent might push for that. I'm like, no, John gets 10. I'm not paying 20. You're getting greedy, John. It's dumb, man. I'm saying. It's a British accent. As what else that, man? I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Stop being greedy. Yeah. That's why the actors feel on top of the world. Yeah, the actors are a part of the movie buzz. That's why they feel on top of the world. The fans are going crazy around the world, and everyone's buzzing about the movie. And they're, you know what I'm saying, they're getting all those perks and everything too. They got paid all that money. They're famous movie stars with me, VJ, in the movie. That's why after the red card event's done, they're gonna beg. Obviously, after the party's done, they're gonna beg. But you're not good for the greatest sake of Keanu Reeves. I keep saying that you're not good. Sorry. Well, I can't picture like Keanu Reeves and Ben Affleck all them begging. No, 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 man. Even those guys will beg because they're a side tension now. Me and DJ King, our movies are the main event. Their career is a side tension. Don't hate them. Yeah, they're a side tension, obviously. That's why they're gonna beg too. Those guys. I can pay them more than what Hollywood can pay them. They know that, man. Yeah, man. Even though I'm gonna go back to Hollywood, I'll be lucky to make 20 million for my movie. Because Ivan paid me like a 100 plus $200 million deal. I'm not gonna make this money in Hollywood. Yeah, they're not gonna make that money in Hollywood. Well, Keanu Reeves did make that for the Matrix, but after that, he never made that money in Hollywood, right? That's my point. Yeah. You guys should say, we should just say, yeah. That's my point, right? Yeah. You and VJ have your own schedule, yeah. The head of production has to create, even though me and VJ are the boss, the head of production also has to create the schedule for me and VJ too. Yeah, you guys have to create a schedule for me and VJ too for our training, we need to know when we're gonna do the photo shoot and everything. We need to know, obviously. Because even though me and VJ are the boss, we're also the stars of the movie too, so we have to have a schedule too. Yeah, I'll create one for, yeah, you have to create a schedule for me and VJ too, guys. Because we're also the stars of the movie. Maybe the boss, we're also the stars of the movie. Peter Jackson and Guillermo Toro, you have to create a schedule for them too. That way they know, obviously. Yeah, you wake up in the morning, work starts at 9, you work on the screenplay, we get like 2 50-minute breaks, and everyone gets an hour of lunch. Then we come back, we do the concept arts for like 3.5 hours. They also get another break too, then the day ends. Then Peter also has to know when he has to do the photo shoots too, when they're going to interview him for the Skiv SOURCE Entertainment News. You know what I'm saying? That way Peter and them know too. They're going to be a part of that, obviously. Because I can't wait to be part of that, I know. They're going to interview us in Skiv SOURCE Entertainment News, and we're going to do a magazine shoot. I'm like, yeah, Peter, man, you're going to be bold, how what I know. I can't wait for that, Ivan. I have more of that. I'm like, no, Peter, 500K is enough. Stop being greedy. I'm sorry. Stop being greedy, Peter. Yeah, he was like, guys, after use the bathroom. Back in a sec. Give me, you don't want to wait that loud. I won't tell you where I did. It's gross, but I have to use the bathroom, obviously, right? Alright, we make another video. My next video, I might talk about the CFL again. Because the Sky Source videos are getting annoying, right? I've been talking about Sky Source for like, I don't know, hundreds of times. Yeah, I mean, I made hundreds of Sky Source videos in the past couple of years, so. Yeah. I love your CFL videos, I know. My CFL videos are sick, honestly. Like, they're sick videos, honestly. They're sick videos, honestly, right? I'm waiting for Little Nightmares 3. Once Little Nightmares 3 comes out, I'll be binging the shit out of that when Rabbi plays it. Right? I'm binging the shit out of that game. That's a sick game. Little Nightmares, it's an amazing game. Yeah. Scary game, horror game, right? Yeah. 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 VH probably wondering, Ivan, like, how the heck do the families control the money? Well, how does that work? I have no idea. I have no idea. I know they're the gatekeepers and they control all the money in the world. So if you sell to them and they want to guard the doors in your career, you're fucked. You can't do shit, man. They're fucking powerful people. That's why I came with the keys, so they don't do me. Yeah. I knew they're very powerful people. That's why God gave me the keys. I'm at the gates. The families don't do me, obviously. Yeah. That's why I came with the keys. Well, the families don't do me. My billions on my book, right? No. All right, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm missing two informations. I have to fill out the resident form, which I have here, and I also have to give them my record of employment. So I have to go. I'll go Monday. Monday, I'm going to go to Coco Fruity and I'm going to ask the boss for the record of employment. You have a record of employment paper for me, and he prints it. He gives me the paper, that way I can give it to the office. I'll go Monday to Coco Fruity and ask for the record of employment paper from the boss, obviously. My ex-boss, former boss, right? At Coco Fruity. I'm going to go there, obviously. It's been almost a month and like a half since I quit Coco Fruity. It's crazy. I know. I haven't worked there in a month and a half. I quit like a month and a half ago. Yeah. 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 That's why Zane's be a masterpiece. You guys should be my other masterpiece, man. It's an amazing book. You know, Ivan, your book looks sick. Oh yeah, it's fucking sick. The whole book is like that, guys. I'm not lying. Every like what I showed you guys, the whole book is entertaining like that. That's why when I release the book, it'll be a public embarrassment in the entertainment industry. It's like crazy, man. It's a public embarrassment in the entertainment industry. Obviously, it's a public embarrassment in the industry. Yeah. There's no way Zane's will be better than The Dark Knight and Doom 2 and The Matrix. No, guys, you're looking at a better movie than all those movies. It's a masterpiece, man. You'll see it when you read it. I won't spoil the story for you. Zane's is a masterpiece, man. There's a reason why my seminar told you is number one, man. Yeah, even that book you wrote is number one. And Hollywood would be all over this. They would love your storyline. I'm not lying, guys. She told me that right to my face. I think my stepfather also said it's number one, too. He said, too, I think at one time he's like, yeah, that's number one. He said that. I remember I heard he's like, how the heck can you come up with a story like that? They were shocking. I'm like, yeah, I even wrote a master, man. This is the best. This is better than all our fucking books in our book publishing house that we own, obviously. Because the gatekeepers, they own the book publishing business too. They own everything in the world, right? It's all under the power control, yeah. He said it's better than my book is number one, which is just better than Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, man. As you guys read, right? Your book's entertaining, I know. The whole thing is like that. It's an amazing story. It's a masterpiece, my book. Yeah. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, your book's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece, my book. It's an amazing story. Yeah, man. It's a masterpiece, my book, man. Yeah, man, it's a masterpiece, my book. And once the world reads it, yeah, once the world reads my book when I release it on Lulu, it's finally gonna hit their mind. Yeah, yeah, I see Ivan's point. If Ivan turns this into a movie, looking at like the greatest movie show ever made, yes, it will finally hit your mind. Yeah, this will be better than Lord of the Rings. It will be better than Lord of the Rings, man. Better than Lord of the Rings, yeah. And Lord of the Rings is arguably the best movie trilogy ever made for me personally. It's my favorite movie trilogy, and then second is the Star Wars originals, obviously after Lord of the Rings. Close second is the Star Wars originals. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's what usually with light, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. We'll listen to guys. I'll talk maybe an hour and not 10 minutes. That's good enough, right? I don't feel like talking for too long, guys. I'll enjoy the show with you guys. And after that, I might make another video. I'll go back talk about the CFL, but I'll one hour video, and after that, I'll go swimming at around 7:30 when it opens. I'll go swimming. I mean, yeah, yeah. Superman hit 600 million, so I was wrong. I was off by 200 million. I believe Superman, James Gunn Superman would have hit 800 million, but it only hit $600 million in the box office. Superman, so it was a bit less than what I expected. But I heard the movie made money, but it's hard for me to believe the movie made money with a $300 million budget. Unless I didn't take a loan, then that can make sense. But the theater chain say 50% of the revenue, so the numbers don't add up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But they said it made money, so you have to believe what the press says. Obviously, right? $600 million Superman made money. That's good for Warner Bros. Obviously. I'm sorry, Superman came out 2 months ago on theaters and made $600. It is profitable. That's good. The question is, how will the other movies do? How will Supergirl do in the box office? How will Batman Brave and the Bold do in the box office? And that remains to be seen, right? Yeah. That's some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, is James Gunn good for the president of your company? He is, but the problem with James Gunn is his age. He's 60 now. By the time I said this guy's name will be in his 70s. I don't want to hire guys in their 70s, man. You want to hire younger guys. And don't forget, he's locked on with DC. Him and Peter Safran are locked on with DC. So if the DC thing is huge in 10 years, Warner Bros. Will be extending James Gunn and Peter Safran, obviously, for the in Hollywood. They know him. Said, yeah, they're gonna extend their contracts, obviously. So they're most likely out of the picture. But I told you, those guys would rather work for me than work in Hollywood, right? I told you that, right? Because I can easily pay them more than what Hollywood can pay them. Give them a nice piece of the film profits. That's more than what they make in Hollywood, obviously. And they have stability. They don't have to worry about getting fired. Because all me and VJ movies are going to be profitable. We have to keep the kingdom special with God. You just got to work hard and you get your check, man, for my company, man. You work your ass off for the movie, you help us out, and get your check. That's how it works, right? Yeah. 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 All right, well, John Camper and Rob Burnett and Jonathan and Ray care about the Hog movies when you're King Queen with VJ. They will care about the movies, but they don't care about it that much anymore, right? So, yeah, even though like these movies are coming out, man, I'm hyped about Ivan saying this movie the most. That's what they're really hyping about. They don't really care that much about the Hog movies anymore because all these guys in Hollywood who are amazing actors, by the way, they're all normal compared to me and VJ. Me and VJ are special on the screen. It's heavenly glory, heavenly divine glory. These people in Hollywood are maybe amazing actors, but they're all normal according to me. No haters, and yeah, they're normal according to me, obviously. They're all normal according to me. That's why they don't care as much about the Hollywood. They still care about it, but they're mainly hyping about my movie, saying this. Yeah, I can't wait to see Isaiah's movie, man. Will Ivan pull it off? Will it be a good movie? Will Peter Jackson pull it off? Will it be a good movie? I read the book. It's a masterpiece. Will the movie be good? And the movie is a fucking amazing movie. $3 billion budget movie. They're all going crazy. Yeah, $3 billion budget movie. Holy shit, they're going crazy. Yeah, they're going absolutely bonkers. Yeah, and they're all older now. Yeah, John Campbell's now in his 60s. Ron Burnet's in his 70s now. He's getting old. Ron Burnett. They're going to be older when I'm getting, honestly. Hey, Gary deserve, man. You wanted to keep behind the scenes and sorry for my wife when I'm king. A lot of these guys are now getting old. And I'm living forever as well, BJ. I'm like, behind that, Gary deserve. Don't hate him. Sit down. Gary deserve. So, sorry. Will they be excited about the documentary? Yeah, the whole world will be going crazy about the documentary, which will almost be as entertaining as the movie. The movie the most, and the documentary. You also have the game too, and you also have the merch. As Rob Burnett and John Cameron or John will be buying some of my merch, obviously. Yeah, I want to rock some of Ivan's merch. And I know Rob Burnett likes hot toys. He will guarantee buy a few of my hot toys. Yeah, I want to buy some of Ivan's hot toys. Beautiful hot toys. And the posters and the mugs and something like that. They might buy it, obviously. Yeah. They will buy it. They're fans. They're movie fans, those guys, right? They're movie nerds, those guys. Movie pundits, right? Movie nerds. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. You're gonna see me and VG feature on the magazine. They post a catalog and everything on this guy's name. And holy shit, man, look at I and VG. I and VG are a fucking boss. they're famous, they're movie stars now, yeah, and they're featured on the magazines. Yeah, we're fucking boss man. That's like with J. Carter. I want to feature magazines with Ivan. One time I was on Ivan. Yeah, she's crazy. She's a crazy woman. That's what she cries to Ivan. She got duplicated. She's stupid. Yeah. Not as much as to do that, Ivan. You know you're gonna know that means like you right as of right now she's cheating on you with all these guys. You have every right to get your girlfriend. If she gives you hell, she turns into a demon. Ivan, just ignore her. She's a crazy woman. So I'm sorry, just ignore her. And that's what I'm gonna do, VJ. I'm gonna ignore her. I'm not gonna have you doing that, man. There you go. Don't hate him, saying yeah. Ivan, are your deals exclusive for your company? Yes. All the Hollywood actors who sign contracts for my movie, it's exclusive. Unless they're already locked on for another movie project, you have to find a way to make it work with Hollywood for your schedule. The Hollywood told me, Ivan, like we need them here too. Like okay, you have to, my secretaries have to call them and find a way to make it work with the Hollywood companies, with the actors who are working for the movies. Yeah, we have to call them and find a way to make it work, obviously. With the schedule. If they're not locked on for a movie, it's exclusive, guys. I don't want you taking offers in Hollywood while you're working on my movie until production is done. Once production is now done, you can now take offers in Hollywood. Are we allowed to speak to them and everything? Like you can speak to them and everything, like, but don't like take any deals yet because you don't want to do a thing where Hollywood offers you a contract while you're working on my movie, and then like a year and a half goes by and Hollywood they call my office. Yeah, we need this actor. We need this actor for our movie to film, and now you have filming conflicts, scheduling conflicts with Skiv SOURCE in Hollywood. You don't want to do that. Hence why if you're not locked on, it's exclusive, guys. Once filming is done and post production starts, and while you're going on the world tour with me, you can now take your Hollywood offers because you're not working anymore. But before that, it's exclusive. Unless you're already locked on, you have to find a way to make it work with Hollywood, with the scheduling, with the schedule for the movies. You have to find a way to make it work. Obviously, right? I was just saying, yes, you have to find a way to make it work. It's very important. Yeah. Almost any guy. I'll talk 5 minutes. An hour and 50 minutes is good enough, right? That's good enough, yeah. 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 How would Asians push for money? Yeah, they will. They're greedy, man. Well, I have a payment structure for all the actors. Obviously, the biggest actors get 2 to 4 million, 2 to 4.9 million for their base. The rising stars get 5 to 8.9 million, but they're very rare, obviously. And the small actors get 9 to 15.9 million, and the bigger ones get 16 to 30 million salary. And they get bonuses anywhere from 7 to 20.9 million. That's good enough for the bigger acers. Whereas the small acers get a rich salary, but they don't get a bonus. Then the royalties for the small acers ranges from like 6 million to like $26 million. That's good enough royalties for the small acers. The bigger ones negotiate from 27 million to 125 million. But if the guy's a bit bigger, they can even make 130, 135, 140, even 200, even 300 million. Like guys like Dwayne Johnson, Tom Cruise. You guys know what I'm saying? There's exceptions, obviously. Yeah, that's more than what they're making in Hollywood. Hollywood, they don't make that. Yeah. Who are the guys who will make like under that, like that 30 something million range? The guys who are worth under 100 million, who are bigger A-listers, those guys can bargain for the 27, 29, 30, 32, 33 million other royalties around there. 33, 34 million if they're lucky. 35 million max. 34 million max around there, which is good. They don't make that in Hollywood, right? And the guys who are worth 100 plus million make a bit more. A bit more. That's how it works. You guys know the structure. I explained it many times in my videos, right? All right, man, your company blows how well. Yeah, that excludes the already rich salary they're getting paid, right? And the bonuses. It doesn't include the game money. It doesn't include the world tour money too. The world tour deal's a huge deal. Probably 4 or 5 million speaking. 5 million speaking for the world tour. They sign mega deals. Those guys. They don't make that in Hollywood. Hey man, they don't make that in Hollywood actors. They don't make that. They don't make that in Hollywood. Yeah, man. That's why they're gonna beg, man, once the joke's over with. Oh, Ivan, VG, please, I'm being that great escape. Like, no John Megan, no Avon Jody, no Jimonsu, no Edges Alba. You're not good for the great escape in Keanu Reeves. Bell, you want to cry. You're not good for the movie. Oh, Ivan, VJ, please. I'm like, look, man, you can bell you want, man. You're not good for the movie. I'm not gonna have you guys do like that, man. They really are gonna beg whereby some of them might even cry, man. Oh, Ivan, please, man. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. I'm like, guys, man, you're pissing me off, man. You're not good for the great escape of Keanu Reeves. Keep saying that, man. You can't be selfish, guys. It's not just about you. You have to think about other actors in Hollywood, guys. We don't care about those guys. I know. I'm not going to have the same actors in my movie, guys. Stop being selfish. You're being selfish, guys. I'm sorry. Stop being selfish, guys. I'm sorry. You're being selfish, yeah. Yeah. When did you decide that acting was your dream? Well, I did a clean slate. Once I did a clean slate and I was an extra on that movie and I saw like the director, he's like, ready, set, action. I'm like, oh my God, this is my dream. This is what I want to do for a living. That's why I pursued acting, but it didn't work out because there was a lock on me. And I finally hit me. Once I found out I had the keys to open my Zayas, but oh my God, I can achieve my dream as an actor. I write the Zane, my masterpiece Zane is, I release it, I make my blazes out of that. I can now start scratching with VJ, my own full suit with VJ. I can achieve my dream. I can start a company better than Hollywood. So the whole time I want to go to Hollywood. And because I have the keys, I wrote my masterpiece. The billions I make off that, I can start my own film studio better than Hollywood. Yeah, man, I can pay the Hollywood actors more money than making Hollywood. Yeah, crazy story. That's crazy, I know. I didn't know I was God back then, obviously. That's why I wanted to go to Hollywood. I didn't know there was a locked up. I didn't know. I had no idea. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, this guy's will blow out the water. I mean, how will skyscrapers be like? It'll be like Incredibles, guys. I don't know. You guys do the math, man. How top notch is a $1 billion house? That's what you saw in Incredibles 1, man, with the GPS speaking, the automatic door opening. It's something unheard of. You know the Batman garage in the Dark Knight I showed you? Yeah, like a garage like that. Like everything is completely pimped out, man, with a GPS. It's crazy, man. You also have the yacht, too. When I have a nice yacht for the table, he's a nice facilities for my office, my grandfather's office. Incredibles jet, where the cup holder goes down and up. That's where the hot actors are blown away. Yeah, man, I always call it blows out of the water, man. It's like Incredibles. It's like Incredibles? Yeah, it's like Incredibles, man. Fuck, man. Yeah, it blows out of the water, man. I signed a mega deal. Yeah, we saw that. We saw your contract, John, on the website. Yeah, Daisy really also I will tell John that. Yeah. All right, John, man, you signed like a $27 million deal, man. We don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah, man, I signed a huge deal, man. You know, it said, yeah, Ivan's company blows out of the water, man. Yeah, man, Ivan's company is better than Hollywood, man. Like, you have more fun than you did on Star Wars. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm having way more fun than I did on Star Wars, man. With Star Wars, I made shitty money, and it didn't spoil me the way Ivan spoils me, man. Ivan's probably blows out of the water, and they all feel like shit. Daisy really also has a Ivan driver. They feel like shit, those guys. They feel like total shit. That's what guys will blow out of the water. Anyways, this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll make another video most likely in the afternoon. I might go back to talking about the CFL, guys. I know, every CFL videos. Yeah, why do you want to go back to talk about CFL videos? Because I've been talking about Skiv SOURCE for the past, like, hundreds of times in the past couple of years. It's getting very tiring, so it'd be nice to switch the topic a little bit, but I mean, I might do another CFL video maybe later on in the afternoon. Guys, it's I don't know. Please hope you guys enjoyed my Skiv SOURCE show. Peace out, guys. I'm Anderson. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.